my vlog. My name's Nicole and this is my crochet business channel called Be a Flamingo. This is my market recap from, not last week, I've taken a week off from my last market prep video. Okay, let's just get into it. I've been putting this off for a week. I don't know why. It just, I don't. I don't know why. So this was my local market that I try and do every month, which is in my town where I live. I can just walk there with my stuff in my cart, and it's really nice. It's such a lovely atmosphere as well. There's music going on, and it's nice. It's in a pub car park. They've got artificial grass down, so it feels really nice. I'm under their gazebo, and I also hire a table from them, so literally all I have to do is walk my products down. And so it's £45 for the event, really. I don't know what, yeah, well, I'm telling you that. So this month is my second time there this year, I think. And last time was like, I was shocked because it was just my best ever selling month and selling market. I'm just waking up, that's why I don't know what I'm talking about. And this month was exactly the same. It was just like the people of Hoylake came out and supported me, which is amazing. Because I don't speak to many people, but I kind of try and post locally about what I've got and make friends where I can. So let's get into this. So setup was really easy. I walked down there. It was quite a nice sunny day, a little bit of a breeze, but not too much. It was just a nice weather day, which is quite unusual here at the moment. Yeah, setup was really easy. I used the grid cubes. I'm going to show a picture of my setup right now. So as you can see, really simple setup. I just had 2 cubes either end, and then just my trays in the front of my £5 bits. I kind of like the setup, but I need more. I like the setup because I can see people, and those grids, because they're see-through, you can see people. Whereas the blue ones I used last time, I had to take down because they kept flying about. I just couldn't see anybody. It's like I was hidden. So I really like my setup. Had my carrots and bunnies and my chicks and eggs at the front. They got a lot of attention, Everybody came, oh, how cute are they? But especially with the bunnies and carrots, oh, how cute are they? But not many people bought them. I was quite surprised because I thought they'd do really, really well. But it was the chicks and eggs that I sold out of. Now that morning, I'd made a goose for somebody who had ordered one previously, and I was going to take it to this market. She messaged me in the morning and said, can I have 3 real chicken eggs? And I thought, oh my goodness, am I going to have 6? No, I had 5 left for the thing. So selling out was quite easy. So let's go through what I sold, I guess. One funny little thing I found, at the time I was just a bit too preoccupied by her teeth, but this woman came up and she got taking pictures of all my stuff, and she said my daughter started making crochet and she's going to be doing markets, so I'm going to take her pictures of what for her to make. And I didn't click until afterwards, and I thought, oh, hold on, you know, I sold it, you know, I've made these patterns and found these patterns. hold on. But I was too preoccupied by her teeth because she had none, or she had these little stumps. And I thought, and they were black. And I was like, I couldn't, because I sat down and I was looking up and all I could see were her teeth because she was quite tall. And I was like, I just didn't trick what she'd said. But no, that is not okay. But hey ho, I didn't say anything because I didn't figure out what she said until she'd gone. Cause, as I said, I was too preoccupied with her teeth. There was no other plushie people there this month. There was somebody who did acrylic yarn, and I think she's a regular as well, and she does some amazing, lovely bits and bobs. But we kind of do different things. I'm very much plushies. She's very much acrylic. So that was nice. Quite a nice variety of different stalls this month. Again, I was opposite the cake stall. Yeah, I had to get cake. It happens. I had to do it. So this month, hold on one second. So thirsty today. I'm just going to go through what I sold. I've got my list here. So, as you know, I've sold a lot of things for £5. So I sold one of my old style bunnies for £5. There's small ones. The first ones I made. I only had one left, so I had everything grouped into things, and then I had my odd bits and bobs on my layered shelves. I'm just trying to get rid of them, to be honest. Then I sold an axolotl. Surprise, surprise. My axolotls always do so well, apart from the yellow ones. I did 2 yellow ones and they were, yeah. Nobody was interested in them. So blue and pink are the way to go, I think. One of my big elephants sold. Such a adorable little girl came up. She goes, I want that. And her mum was trying to point it, because it was £10. Mum was trying to point it to the £5 one. I had a £5 elephant as well. She said, what one of these? I want that. It was my purple elephant. I said, right, we're going to have to speak to your dad. Off they toddle. Came back for dad. I want that. No changing her mind whatsoever. So she did indeed get her elephant. So it was a purple elephant, and I kind of liked that. I loved that. And so I'm going to make another one, not purple this time, I think maybe pink. So fourth one was a baby axolotl, the ones in my little mini eggs. Those have got so much attention as well. I've learned, because I've got buttons on them, to undo all the buttons, because so that people can look, or maybe just, yeah, so that people can look and see what they are, because all different colours on there. Then I had 3 chicks, which was the one in the morning. I forgot to put that down, so that was gone to Julie. Then I had a big bunny and an axolotl. So I only had 2 of my big bunnies, which is a grey one and a pink one. So one of those went. Then I had another chicken egg. Then again, I had another big bunny and a baby axolotl. And this gentleman was so funny. I was like, where? I don't even know where he came from. Because he came running up, stopped in front of my store, and I'll have that and that. Here's the cash, and off. And I was like, do you want a bag? Hello? Quickest sell ever. It was quite funny. I'm like, I think people know that I'm there and I'm in the same place. I've asked to be in the same place every time, so people know to run in, grab, run out. So that was quite funny. Then I had a dragonfly. People loved my dragonflies. I'm gonna have to make some more of those. And my frog, my small frog that I'd had. And then I had a baby axolotl and a chicken and egg, which was £10. Then 2 bunnies in carrots. Finally, bunnies in carrots. 2 of those. So many people looked at them, they just didn't want them. Then I had a brachiosaurus. One of those went. Not many people were interested in the dinosaurs until that point. Another bunny in carrot. Once 2 had gone and they started selling. My big bee went. I wasn't quite sure about this, because I wasn't quite sure about the eyes, and it'd been there for a few months now. This girl, she really wanted it, and her nan came over and I was like, are you sure you want that? Like, as if it was, because they were over by the 3D printed people, who were lovely. but she wanted it, so she came back and she got it. Another chicken egg, and then a mini elephant. So my mini elephant went, so that was good. That was my mini elephant. So I'll not be making any more of those ones. I've got a new elephant design. Then 2 chicks and eggs. Oh, I remember that lady. She goes, oh, aren't they so cute? I better buy these before they go. So she had those. Then I had a dragonfly. So my second dragonfly, I had a bunny and carrot and a baby axolotl. That went in one set. That was lovely. Then my stegosaurus, that one of those went. My brachiosaurus, so that's 2 brachiosauruses went. So I was out of those. I only have my 2 T-Rexes left. So I've had to make normal brachiosaurus. But Diddy's Plushes, where I get my buglings patterns from, has launched a new dinosaur pattern, and I really like the look of it, so I'm going to get that this weekend, and I'll make those instead of my T-Rexes, which just don't seem to be selling. So back to what I sold. So I sold another axolotl, and then my final bunny and carrot. So I sold a total of 32 items, which is awesome, and that came to £180. Now with that £180, I haven't taken anything off like this stall fee or how much it costs for materials and all the other bits like the bags I had to replenish and other stuff like that. But I thought that was really, really good, because that was basically about the same I had as last time, and it was both a mixture of cash and card. So I quite like people paying by card if I'm on it, because then I can buy my yarn on my card from my profits from my market, because if it goes cash, it just stays in my cash float, because I don't have a bank near me to put it in. So yes, that was really good. I really enjoyed that. I'm again there this month on the 12th of May, Saturday. I think there might be another plushie person coming this month, so we'll see how that affects it. I'm working on dragons. I'm trying to work on dragons. I've got another market coming this Saturday, but what I'm going to try and do is do my market prep and my market in one, because I'm getting a bit overwhelmed by all the videos, doing all these videos. So I'm going to try and do that in one and then have that ready for all you. Ooh, I need a cup of tea. But yes, that was my market. My second market in Hoylake of the year, and yeah, that was it really. I've got nothing else much to say. Yeah, but thank you very much for all your messages, comments and everything, and likes on my last video. Very helpful, especially with the mystery boxes. I still don't know what to do. Still undecided. I haven't thought about it this week actually. I've kind of like been on a bit of a burnout. I have ADHD. I'm either all in or all out, and last week I was all out. I needed to sleep majority of the day and night just to try and catch up. But I feel a lot better this morning, and it's like 7:30, and I've been out to the shops, done a bit of housework, and I'm raring to go. So let's hope it continues for a little bit, because I've got a lot of big events coming up and I need to make. Right, that's it. I'm going to stop rattling on and go and have a cup of tea. And thank you very much for watching this. Thank you very much for liking and subscribing. And I will see you next week. Bye.